Welcome and hello from Stories by Grandpa. This is a great story of the Coalbank family and some of their adventures as they travel and have a great time. Enjoy this story.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little house in Martinsville, with a big green yard, lived the Coalbank family. There was Papa Coalbank, who loved telling jokes. Mama Coalbank, who baked the yummiest cookies. 10-year-old Charlie, who was a super fast runner. 6-year-old Charlene, who could draw beautiful pictures. And Lucy, their fluffy, friendly dog, who loved to play fetch. One sunny morning, as the Coalbank family was enjoying breakfast, they noticed something peculiar in their yard. Peeking out from behind a big oak tree was a turkey. But this wasn't just any turkey. This turkey was wearing a tiny, knitted sweater vest. It was red, with little yellow diamonds on it. Papa Coalbank chuckled. "Well, look at that! A very well-dressed visitor." The turkey, whose name was Reginald, puffed out his chest proudly. He had been watching the Coalbanks for weeks. He saw how much fun they had playing games, how they laughed at Papa's jokes, and how they snuggled up for stories at night. Reginald didn't want to be just a turkey in the yard. He wanted to be a Coalbank. So, Reginald decided to try and blend in. He waddled over to the porch where Lucy, the dog, was snoozing in a sunbeam. Lucy opened one eye, saw the turkey, and wagged her tail. Reginald wagged his tail feathers right back, just like he'd seen Lucy do. Lucy tilted her head, confused, but then gave a friendly woof. Reginald gobbled happily. This was a good start. Later that day, Charlie was practicing for his school race, running laps around the yard. Reginald watched intently. Then, with a determined gobble, he started running too. His little turkey legs pumped as fast as they could, and his sweater vest flapped in the wind. He couldn't keep up with Charlie, of course, but he tried his very best, wobbling all the way to the finish line. Charlie stopped, giggling. "Wow! You're a fast turkey," he said, patting Reginald's head. Then, Charlene came outside with her crayons and paper to draw. She sat under the big oak tree and started sketching a beautiful rainbow. Reginald waddled over and watched, completely fascinated. He picked up a small twig in his beak and tried to draw in the dirt. He just made a few squiggly lines, but Charlene thought it was wonderful. "You're an artist, just like me," she declared, and drew a little picture of a turkey in a sweater vest right next to a rainbow. That evening, as the sun began to set, Mama Coalbank came out with a plate of her famous chocolate chip cookies, still warm from the oven. She gave one to Charlie, one to Charlene, and even tossed a small piece to Lucy. Reginald looked on with big, hopeful eyes. Mama Coalbank smiled. She broke off a tiny, crumbly piece of cookie and held it out. Reginald gently pecked it from her hand. It was the most delicious thing he had ever tasted. As the family headed inside for the night, Reginald stood on the porch, looking through the window. He saw them all gathered on the sofa, with Papa Coalbank reading a storybook. Reginald felt a little sad to be outside, but then something amazing happened. Papa Coalbank looked out the window, smiled, and gave him a little wave. Then Charlie, Charlene, and Mama Coalbank all waved to Reginald. The turkey might not have been a human, but as he puffed out his chest in his little red sweater vest, he knew he had found his place. He was Reginald, the newest, most feathery member of the Coalbank family. I hope you enjoyed Reginald's story. If you liked meeting the Coalbank family, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more fun adventures. We can't wait to see you again next time. Bye for now.